Now we look at an example of matrices. This matrices question is part of question 10 on the May 2021 CSEC mathematics paper. Here, what does it say and what is your mission? Calculate the matrix product. This is the first thing we're going to be doing. I already copied this question over onto this screen. So, let us concentrate on this part. We move it down here. What does it say? We're going to calculate this matrix product. Product means you will multiply. You must multiply these two matrices. Let's write them down. 5, 4, negative 3, negative 2 to be multiplied by 2, 1, negative 4, 0, 3, 6. Now as you see, let me write them a little lower. So 0, 3, 6. What we have here is a 2 by 2 matrix to be multiplied by a 2 by 3 matrix. 2 rows, 2 columns for this one. 2 rows and 3 columns for this one. Now, remember, when you multiply 2 matrices, it is row times column. Here, we do our multiplication now. This is row 1. We're going to multiply by column 1. You see that? So therefore, it's this row times this column. Multiply the first elements. First element in row 1 times first element in column 1 plus second element in row 1 times second element in column 1. You must follow the pattern. This is going to be, let me write it over here. I will write my matrix product over this side. 5 multiplied by 2 plus 4 times 0. See that? Notice in the matrix that is going to be the answer. This is row 1. No, not row 1. This is column 1 going down this way. Then we will have column 2 going down this way. Then column 3 going down this way. You see that? Now this, whatever you write in this region, will come from row 1, this row, and column 2. So you multiply row 1 by column 2. So now we multiply row 1 by this column. Now, first element in row 1 times first element in column 1. That's 5 by 1. 5 times 1 plus second element in row 1 times second element in column 1. That's 4 by 3. Oh, wrong place I'm writing it. It's row 1, column 2. Remember, this is row 1. This is column 2. Let me do that again. First element in row 1 and first element in column 2. So that's going to be 5 times 1. So we have 5 times 1 plus seconds now. Second element in row 1 times second element in column 2. 4 by 3. So it is in row 1, column 2. 4 times 3. Next, we're going to write what we are supposed to write here in column 3. Let me erase this bracket and put it out a little further, giving ourselves some space, some more space. This is row 1 and column 3, so we multiply row 1 by column 3. This is column 3, going down this way. So here, first element in row 1 times first element in column 3. That's 5 by negative 4. So we have 5 times negative 4 plus what? Plus the first element in row 1 times the second element in column 3. 4 by 6. You see that? So it is 4 times 6. Next, we will move to row 2. This is row 2. And we multiply row 2 by column 1. Because I am ready to put this in. And this is in row 2, column 1. So I multiply row 2 by column 1. You see that? So here, it will be first element in row 2 times the first element in column 1 plus second element in row 2 by the second element in column 1. That is what will happen. So it's 3 negative 3 by 2 plus negative 2 by 0. You must pause the video at this point and finish this multiplication. Good. You pause the video and you finished. Let us continue. Now, this is row 2 by column 2. First in row 2 by first in column 2. That's 3 times 1. 3 times 1 plus second in row 2 by second in column 2. That will be negative 2. Oh, I said 3. It's negative 3. Now here is negative 2 by 3. So you'll see negative 3 times 1 plus negative 2 times 3. You see that? Next, it will be row 2 multiplied by column 3. And that will give you the element here in row 2, column 3. So it will be first in row 2 by first in column 3 plus second in row 2 by second in column 3. Negative 3 by negative 4. Negative 3 times negative 4 plus negative 2 by 6. Negative 2 by 6. then what you have is 5 by 2 is 10 plus 4 by 0 is 0. 5 by 1 is 5 plus 4 3 is 12. 5 by negative 4, negative 20 plus 4 6 24. Negative 3 by 2, negative 6 plus negative 2 by 0 is 0. Negative 3 by 1, that's negative 3 plus negative 2 by 3, negative 6. Negative 3 by negative 4, that's positive 12, plus negative 2 by 6, that's negative 12. We continue to simplify. All of that is equal to, like 10 plus 0 is 10. 12 plus 5 is 17. Negative 20 plus 4 is a positive 4. I can move the bracket closer and put it here. Then negative 6 plus 0 is negative 6. Negative 3 minus 6 is negative 9. Negative 12 plus, no, positive 12 plus negative 12 is 12 minus 12. That's 0. So that is what you get here. What is the next thing that you're supposed to do? State why the two matrices in A1 are conformable for multiplication. We look at this. Now, when you multiply the two matrices, it's row by column. This number times this plus this number times this. You have the number of columns in the first matrix equals the number of rows in the second matrix. That is the reason why. Because look at this. If you had 5, 4, negative 3, negative 2, and in this matrix there was a 2, 0, 1, 3, negative 4, 6. What would happen? You would say 5 by 2 plus 4 by 0. But you need something else here by 1, so it would not work. The number of columns in the first must be equal to the number of rows in the second. Here you had 2 columns and 3 rows. That cannot work. You cannot multiply them that way. If you had this matrix first, 2, 1, negative 4, 0, 3, 6. Then 5, 4, negative 3, negative 2. When you're ready to multiply, you would say 2 times 5, first in row 1 times the first in column 1. It's row by column. Then you plus second in row 1 times the second in column 1. And you say third in row 1 times, and you cannot find anything down here because you have 3 rows in the first and only 2 columns in the second. Remember, it's row by column. It would not work in this case. So, therefore, what you have is the number of columns, 2 columns here, equal the number of rows, 2 rows here. Number of columns in the first equal to the number of rows in the second. And that is the reason. Next, we are to find the inverse of 5, 4, negative 3, negative 2. We will do that in our next video.